Welcome to News Now Alberta. This is Special Ed. Today we're looking at a cop who was charged with murder and planting a gun at the scene.
First-degree murder is the charge tonight against a former St. Louis police officer who shot a suspect 5 times, killing him. Good evening, I'm Steve Savard.
And I'm Melissa Reitmeyer. The officer-involved shooting happened in 2011. State and federal investigations turned up nothing. So in 2016, what changed? We have live team coverage on the charges against 35-year-old Jason Stockley tonight.
Courtney Bryant talked to the mother of Anthony Smith's child, and Corey Stark explains the new evidence in this case. Corey?
Well, Steve, I'm told new evidence, specifically new DNA evidence, led to this murder charge today. Now, back in 2011, federal investigators reviewed this case but did not file any charges against the officer. Jennifer Joyce says in March of this year, the St. Louis Police Department approached her office about giving this case another look.
So the first time around, they saw a gun in the car and said, "Oh, that's fine." And the guy had a gun, so the cop can shoot him.
This was the scene in December of 2011 at Riverview and Thekla, where St. Louis prosecutors now say former officer Jason Stockley premeditated the shooting death of Anthony Lamar Smith. Stockley shot Smith 5 times after a chase.
It really doesn't matter what you do for a living. If you violate the law and there's evidence to prosecute you, you're going to be held accountable.
Joyce says evidence includes a dash cam video from Stockley's police vehicle where Stockley is heard saying he was going to kill Smith, and he told his partner to, quote, hit him right now. This incident happened when the St. Louis Police Department was under state control and Dan Isom was the police chief. State and federal investigators looked at the case and no charges. So what's different now?
So it's even recorded that the cop said that he was going to kill this man.
It's my understanding that the federal authorities, when they did their review, did not have the DNA evidence at that time.
The DNA evidence Joyce is referring to is a gun recovered from Smith's car, but had Stockley's DNA on it.
We have the defendant's DNA on a gun, and only his DNA on a gun.
St. Louis police did not comment on the murder charge, but Joyce has been in close contact with Chief Dotson.
He's very concerned about it. He's very troubled by this former officer's actions and has been very supportive of this investigation and these charges.
Stockley left the department in 2013 and was living in Houston, Texas, where he's now in custody. Corey Stark, News 4.
So remember this. Only the cop's DNA was on that gun. The victim's DNA was not.
I'm Courtney Bryant, live downtown tonight, and just hours ago I spoke with the mother of Smith's now 6-year-old daughter. She told us that after 5 long years, these murder charges only confirm the truth that she's always known.
I just want the justice for my daughter.
Christina Wilson is just reacting to the news of charges filed against Jason Stockley, the former St. Louis police officer now accused of murdering Anthony Smith, the father of her child.
We all knew what it was when it happened. There couldn't have been any doubt about it.
In 2013, attorney Al Watkins settled a wrongful death lawsuit against the St. Louis Police Department on behalf of Wilson's daughter. Watkins is confident in light of the murder charges that case will be reopened.
When the settlement is premised on affirmative representations that are proven subsequently to be false, to be fraudulent, to be lies, then the basis for the settlement does not exist.
So you're going to sue again?
In short, I'm not going away.
Watkins added that for the family Smith leaves behind, it was never about money, but a long wait for justice that could not have come any sooner.
I was hoping we would have been at this point due to the fact I knew that it was murder from the beginning. So I'm glad we're here.
When I asked attorney Al Watkins about that 2013 settlement, he told me he couldn't comment, but he has said it's one of the biggest settlements he's ever seen. At that time, It does look like, with what he's saying tonight, there could be even more money for this family as a result of a new wrongful death lawsuit. Live downtown tonight, Courtney Bryant, News.
Now, the killer here opted out of a jury trial and just let the judge decide his fate. That's probably because judges are usually pretty lenient when it comes to cops. Juries are not. Juries would have seen right through him. I mean, his DNA on the gun. He told his partner, and it's recorded, that he was going to shoot this guy. The judge found him not guilty. He acquitted him of everything. And in his 30-page piece of crap that the judge wrote, did not mention how the cop's DNA got him that gun and not the victim's. He just acquitted him of everything. He said self-defense. Even though the gun was planted, it was still self-defense. What do you think of this? Let me know in the comments. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.